Hi everybody, it is Dr. Una with Ivy League Pediatrics and I'm coming your way to answer this question. How do I know if my breastfeeding baby is getting enough milk? Now we live in a society where everything needs to be measured and everything needs to be perfect, and sometimes this can be very frustrating for breastfeeding mothers. So you could have, another new mom saying, oh, my child is getting 2 ounces every 2 hours. But because you're putting your baby to the breast, you really can't say that. You flat out don't know how much milk you're getting. And sometimes this can become a source of stress. And, am I feeding my baby well? Are they growing? Am I doing everything wrong? So I want to answer that question. Now, first of all, I'm going to start off with telling you things that people may have told you are indications that your baby is not getting enough milk, which are not necessarily true. So we're going to start from there. So the very first thing is, people would tell you if your baby takes a bottle after you breastfeed the baby, then the baby may not have gotten enough breast milk, which is not entirely true. Especially in the younger babies. In the beginning, sucking is really a reflex. Like you stick something in there, it gets sucked. That's just kind of the way it works. So sometimes they will be full, but because you offer them a bottle, they will take more milk. So it may not necessarily be an indicator. The second thing is, oh, my baby cries a lot after feeding. That must mean they did not get enough breast milk. And while in some situations that may be true, there are a lot of babies who just cry after they're done eating. I have 4 children, and all 4 children have taught me many different things about pediatrics. And I had the one kid, my third, who cried every single time milk was taken out of her mouth. It doesn't matter how much. You could give her a 10-ounce bottle and she will be screaming right afterwards. So some babies do that. The third thing is, oh, my breasts don't feel full. And for some women, they would feel really full. Some women have never really had that feeling, but yet they did breastfeed successfully. And sometimes after the first few weeks, you don't really get that full feeling because your body's kind of adjusted. Your body can kind of estimate what your baby needs, and and your baby just takes that. So there's no big full and gorge type feeling. So even though you don't feel full, that may not mean that you're not making enough breast milk. The fourth thing is, I don't feel a letdown. I remember, reading about, the baby would cry in another room and you feel a letdown and you start dripping with milk and all that wonderful stuff. Never happened to me. I've had 4 children. And of course, I'm not the data to compare with, but the point is, some people never have a letdown. So doesn't mean you're not making enough breast milk. And the fifth thing is, when I pump, I only make 2 ounces. So I'll tell you this, every pump is designed to mirror the baby. The baby is the best pump. So what that means is, no matter how much milk you pump when you use a mechanical pump, your Medela, or whichever brand that you use, the baby typically will get more milk out. So what you get when you pump is not necessarily an indication of what the baby gets when the baby nurses. So all of these things, we've heard them and they're kind of all over the place, but those are not necessarily indicators your baby's not getting enough breast milk. So I'm going to give you 2 very simple things that if these things are in place, you don't have to worry, your baby's getting enough breast milk, and this is awesome. The first thing is number of pee diapers, okay? So after the first 4 or 5 days, your baby should be giving you at least 6 soaked pee diapers every 24 hours. So I'm not talking during the day, I'm talking morning to morning, 6 a.m. to the following 6 a.m. If you are getting 6 pee diapers and your baby is exclusively breastfed, the only place they got that fluid from is from the breast milk. So you are doing a fabulous job at breastfeeding, okay? So number of pee diapers, don't worry about the rest of them. Now, the second thing is not something I want you to do at home, but it's something that will happen when you go to your pediatrician's office and they'll weigh the baby. Now, we expect on average the baby to put on about ½ pound a week. Now, I said on average because sometimes some babies will put on 1/4 pound, sometimes they'll put 3/4 pound, sometimes they'll put on a whole pound, sometimes they'll gain no weight, within a week's space. But when you look on average, it comes to about ½ pound a week. So if you go and see your pediatrician, baby put on ½ pound, or, over the last month, baby has put on 2 pounds, and, and the pediatrician is excited, you should be excited, and you should be rest assured that you are producing enough breast milk. So I hope this helped to answer that question for you. And most importantly, You're only going to have that baby once. Baby's only going to be a baby once. They grow so fast. Enjoy your baby. Give breastfeeding your best shot. Don't beat yourself up. Don't think you're a bad mom. Just give it your best shot and enjoy your baby, okay? So again, my name is Dr. Una. I am the lead pediatrician at Ivy League Pediatrics. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with a friend. Thank you.